Sometimes lack of intention is enough apology. You may be hurt because of what someone may have done to you, but if you act on that feeling, you would be intentionally trying to hurt someone back. And how can you sincerely apologize for something you intentionally did?
BTSW Beats.
So this one kind of cuts deep because back to the apology video, the apologize video. A lot of people in their adulthood only apologize because they feel that is what you do. And sometimes those same adult people feel like they deserve an apology for what happened to them. Notice I didn't say what was done to them, but what happened to them. Because when something is done to you, there is a level of intention there, unless that lack of intention was expressed, then there is an assumed amount of intention, and therefore it deserves some apology. But the reason why I say lack of intention is enough apology is because sometimes people don't know that they hurt you, and you need to let them know you hurt me. You did something while you were doing something else or saying something else. Something happened. What happened was, in that space of time, I got hurt. I was offended. I didn't like it. I would appreciate it if you acknowledged that at least. In turn, that person would have to say, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. That was not my intention. Whatever. They might not even say I'm sorry. But so many people, because they feel like I'm sorry is just the band-aid for all bruises, they want that I'm sorry, but that's not what you really want. That's not what you want. Because if that would be the case, then people could do whatever they want to you and just say I'm sorry afterwards. However, a lack of intention sometimes is enough apology. You don't want people apologizing for something that they didn't even mean to do, because that wouldn't be a real or sincere apology. Just as if you acted on that hurt emotion or that negative feeling that you felt from something that a person didn't even mean to do to you, then you can in turn, when you calm down, apologize for that, because you were acting off of that negative emotion, which means you definitely had the intention. So you acted off of something that did not have an intention, that hurt you, unfortunately. And so you created an intention within yourself to retaliate, thereby making whatever you do on purpose and therefore unapologetic. You can't say sorry for that. There is no way you could possibly be apologetic for something you intentionally did. You wanted to hurt that person, you wanted to do or say that thing because you knew that that person hurt you, and if you said or did that thing, that would hurt them back just as bad, if not more, than when they hurt you. You meant to do it. And then you become the attacker. And I think I have another quote that says, if you are always defending yourself, then you also become the attacker. But I might actually do a video on that, so I won't get too deep into that one. However, I just wanted to make a reference to that so that you know and better grasp the concept that I am trying to establish here by saying lack of intention sometimes is enough apology. As soon as you hear that the person didn't mean to, please try your best to refrain from retaliating off of that negative emotion, that negative feeling that you have. Because if you do, you will carry that relationship, that situation down a path that you cannot turn around from. And you would have to rely solely on that person's resolve to take the high road. And if they feel attacked, if they are the same kind of person you are, Trust and believe that the situation will not get better, and you more than likely would probably have destroyed that relationship, that friendship, that acquaintanceship, if that's a word. I hope you're understanding this. I believe there's no way I could simplify this anymore. But I just want to end this section of video series by saying that a lack of intention is enough. No matter how badly or how negatively you feel at that time, please know that lack of intention is sometimes enough apology. Don't push for the actual apology, and don't push for your retribution, because that would most definitely make the situation worse. Please take my silly advice, as my father would say. Trust me, lack of intention is enough apology.